wanted affordable headphones that have Bluetooth and noise canceling? Well, you're in luck. Today we're going to be reviewing the SuperEQ S1s. Stay tuned. Crazy Will here from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today, we're going to be reviewing SuperEQ S1s. These are Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Now, disclosure, these were sent to me for review. As always, guys, that don't mean crap to me. I'm going to give my honest opinion about them. Like I said earlier, guys, these are Bluetooth and they go over your ear. They actually cover the whole ear and they're noise canceling. And that's just some of the features. Let's go through the features, shall we? Now, these are the headphones. This is what they look like. Very reminiscent to other brands. They fold up like so. Really nice. They are adjustable. They can go in and out. That is metal and plastic. And they have swivel in them so that way they can adjust to your ears. And these are nice foam padding in here. And they're very comfortable. Nice to wear for long periods of time, right? I think they look pretty stylish. I like the red and the black. They accentuate each other very well. I've always been a fan of black and red. Now, these have 3 functioning of noise cancellation, and it's a button right down here. When it first starts out, it's usually there's no function at all. That's the first function, is that it doesn't have a function. The next function, if you hit the button and hit it for 2 seconds, it'll go into noise canceling mode. So that means it cancels out all the noise around you, down to 33 dB. Now, if you press and hold this button again for 2 seconds, it'll go into ambient mode, which is a mode that you're supposed to be able to hear voices and other things. It'll amplify people talking to you. Apparently that's really good on a plane or listening to announcements. Blocks out other noises, but it lets you hear voices. You could also make phone calls with this as well. It has 5 microphones. I only see 2 here, but apparently they're built in. There's 5 microphones. It has active technology that stops all the background noise, so it just picks up on your voice. This has high quality sound because it's earmuffs and it's nice speakers in here. You can connect to multiple Bluetooth devices. So if you have a computer like I do, a laptop, and you have a phone, you can connect to both of them basically at the same time. What they're claiming on the battery, that the battery will last 45 hours of continuous play on volume 60, as they say. And they are very designed for comfort. That was another one of the features. The box is a little different. It's remnants of the 80s, I believe. Nice designs. I'm not bashing it. That's popular right now. The box looks really good. Now let's talk what came in the box, shall we? The first thing is the headphones. You get a nice little bag that you can put your headphones in. They fit in nice. It's got a drawstring, like so. It also came with a male-to-male adapter. You can use these without Bluetooth, just in case you want to. It plugs in right at the bottom down here. There's a little port right there. It also came with a charger. It's a micro USB, and it goes right here on the headphones, and you can charge it. Charging takes about 2 hours. It also came with another piece, a dual adapter. I'm assuming this is for a plane, and I think that's what it said in the manual, and you hook your headphones to that. Now, like I said earlier, I said affordable, and these are actually really affordable at $59 even. On Amazon is where I've seen them for 59 bucks, and they do run sales quite often, so you could possibly get these cheaper, because I know you guys are looking forward to the holiday season. So it's in that price point that I like personally, under that $100 mark, especially for headphones. I've been playing with these for over a week now, and I did multiple tests to see how these would work. I am a headphone, a little bit of a snob. I love my Beats. These are the ones I usually go for. Right away I noticed the cups are a little bit bigger, and me and my wife sat on the back deck and we had these hooked up and wanted to see which one sounded better. Now, these are not Bluetooth. These are not the latest and greatest. I think this is the version 3, the Studios, and that's kind of comparable to this. But after testing these guys head to head, I have to say the Beats were a lot louder than these, but the noise canceling, these blew it out of the water. You could still hear stuff in the background, but it silences it so low that you almost don't hear anything. Once you got the music going, it's like you can't even hear a thing, which could be good and bad. And I'm kind of glad that the volume doesn't go up to these, because you don't want to hurt your ears. We couldn't listen to these at full volume because it would hurt our ears. This one I could listen to full volume. It wasn't hurting my ears, but it was a little too much. If you have Beats, you're not going to get the volume like you do with this. And the bass was a little bit better on the Beats, but you're also comparing a $59 headset against, at the time I bought this, I think it was $350. Now, the sound quality overall is amazing on these, especially with the noise canceling on. I also tested the noise cancellation on on my lawnmower, and my God, what a difference. It is awesome. The Beats did okay, but you have to blast the volume to kind of get the noise from the lawnmower to go away. These, as soon as I put it on, it was like it silenced it. You could still hear it in the background. It was like, and you could actually enjoy the music, and I didn't have to blast it to hear my lyrics of my songs while I mow the lawn. And I love mowing the lawn with my headphones on, because I do wish the bass was a little bit more in these, but I am used to the Beats. It's very clear, really nice. I even let my buddy try them against his $250 Sonys. I forgot what model number they are, and his are noise canceling and basically all the same features. And his were better, but his were also $250. These are 59 bucks, and he said they were really close. Now, I did test out the phone call feature. It was really good. The couple phone calls that I did make with this, just for testing purposes, everybody said I sounded really clear, really good, and I heard them really well. The only problem that I've saw with these, as far as talking on them, it's almost like speakerphone. So if they're on speakerphone, like their car, it does cut in and out a little bit. And that has nothing to do with the headphones. It's just kind of how it works. This is almost like using speaker mode, but you can hear them great. And I did enjoy doing phone calls on these, especially when you're doing tasks. That's a nice feature to have. Now, I talked about the noise cancellation part of this. It also has another mode called Ambient Mode. Basically, what it's supposed to do is, the difference between noise canceling and the Ambient Mode is it's supposed to actually pick up voices in the background and kind of silence other aggravating noises, but pick up people's voices. It did amplify it a little bit. I wasn't that impressed with that part of the feature. I feel like it was kind of gimmicky, if you will. I didn't care for it. I mean, you could hear, but you couldn't hear very well. My wife would be sitting next to me, and I put that mode on just in case she was talking to me, and a lot of times I couldn't even hear her. It just didn't seem like a really good feature to me. Another feature that I really thought it was cool, but it was okay, you can connect multiple devices at once and listen. And I tested this, and what I did was I connect my MacBook Air to my headphones, and then you have to disconnect the MacBook and then connect to the next device, like my iPhone, and then reconnect to the MacBook, and then you could have both devices where you have Bluetooth on them. The only thing is, you can only listen to one at a time. They have to kind of like take turns. It's either that one's playing or this one's playing. They'll cancel each other out. I give them credit on that one, because I was shocked for this price point it had that feature. Bluetooth on these is really incredible. I'm not trying to say that because they gave it to me for free, but I left my phone on the desk and I didn't realize I left, and I was listening to the music. I went up into the house, I was just hanging around the house listening to the music, and I didn't realize I didn't take my phone with me. It was in the office, and only when I went out to the mailbox did I realize, because it started interrupting, and I went to go look at my phone going like, why is this messing up? And I went to grab my phone and realized it wasn't on my hip, and I was like, oh my God, that's over 100 feet away, and it's going through the wall of my office, through my house, which has multiple walls, out to the front, and it just started now messing up. It's really impressive, the Bluetooth quality you're getting on this. Now, battery life on these, I charged them for 2 hours. They were fully charged. I've been using them for a week, probably 3 hours a day, to really test these and really see what their capability is, and they're still not dead. So I gotta say, the battery life is pretty good. I haven't killed these things yet, so I don't know how long the battery will last. I'm still going on with that. Maybe I'll leave something down below in the commentary so that way I could tell you guys how long the battery lasts, because it's been a week and they're still going strong and I haven't had to charge them yet. The controls are a little different. To turn it on, you have to hold this on for 3 seconds and it'll tell you it's on. That's the middle button, and it has like a little circle in there. Then you have an up button and a down button. These are multi-functioning buttons. So if you want to skip a song, you press and hold the up button and it'll skip to the next song. If you want to raise the volume, you tap it up and it'll raise the volume. Same with the down one. If you want to go back, you press and hold until you hear it skip. To lower the volume, you hit it like that. Alright, so now we're down to the video where we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of this headset. The pros for me, after using these for a week, the noise canceling on these blew me away. I thought they were excellent for blocking out all the noise, and long battery life. I'm shocked. I thought I would have killed these things. I didn't. It's been like a full 7 days, 3 hours a day, still haven't killed it. Works really good. The Bluetooth on these was pretty damn incredible to me, to be able to go that far. Comfort. These are really comfortable for long periods of time. Make sure you take the time to fit them around your ear and don't push up against the ear, because I pinch it here and then it gets uncomfortable. And that's another thing I love about it. I love the look. I know it looks like all the other headsets, but there's little accents that I like on it that really stand out to me. Now it's time for the part that they're not gonna like, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyway. The cons of this headset. The biggest one for me was there's no battery indicator on this. That's a little frustrating for me. I'd like to know how much power I have left, but being that they have the long battery life that they have, you could charge these up once a week and probably get away with it. Another thing that kind of aggravated me was the controls. They're a little hard to get used to. They're not like higher end models. It's buttons, and once you learn them, they're not that bad. It's just the controls weren't as great. All right, guys, my overall thoughts on this headset. I personally would buy one. I give it a 4 out of 5. It's not a 5, but it is right up there. This is something that I would definitely pick up, and that if I ever need another pair of these, I will be buying them in the future. That's it for me, guys. If this video helped you anyway, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. And ring that bell if you really want to see more of my content. And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys! This isn't a Marvel movie, guys. There's no secret ending, no strategy or something. Just hit like and subscribe and maybe click on one of the videos above. Don't know what to tell you.